Hey guys, hope you're having an awesome day so far, and I hope that life is really good for you. Today we're going to work on some shoulder stability and also a little bit of core work. So you'll definitely want a block to help you out, as it will be, I suppose, optional if you want to use it, but it'll just be good to have it anyway close by. But right now what I'd like you to do is to come to a nice comfortable seated position, whether it's something that's cross-legged, right? Or you can always sit, in a hero's pose here. And you can always sit on a block too, to help you out, whether it's, sitting cross-legged or sitting in the hero's pose. Okay, so do whatever feels best for you, whether it's gonna make you comfortable. Make sure you find a nice neutral pelvis here, okay? We're gonna lift that sternum up. We're making sure that the heart's stacked right above the pelvis and that the head's right above the heart, all right? So here, I just want to begin to warm up the shoulders a little bit. So simply all we're going to do here is I want you to inhale, take the shoulders up towards your ears. And remember, this is what we call elevation in anatomical terms. And when we exhale, I want you to press the shoulders down the back, and that's what we call depression. So depress them down the back. Notice when you do that, the opening you get in your neck there, the length that we get. Again, inhale, elevate, exhale, depress. Again, elevate, depress. Good. One more time. Elevate. Nice. And boom, depress down. Good. Now, I want you to inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. That's what we call retraction. You should feel the pecs open up. When you exhale, separate the shoulder blades, and that's what we call protraction. Again, inhale, retract, exhale, protract. Inhale, retract, exhale, protract. Again. Good. Okay, now, let's go ahead and just take the arms out to the side. Go palms face up here, okay? When you're going palms face up, that's what we call external rotation there. Feel that in the shoulders. And then inhale, exhale, go palms down and back. That's internal rotation. Okay? Feel that how it feels in the shoulders there. Again, external rotation, internal rotation. Do it again. Externally rotate, internally rotate. Good. Okay. And then from here, let's go external rotation. And then I want you to bring the hands together. This is what we call adduction. So you're bringing things closer, adding. Squeeze the hands together. Squeeze the forearms towards each other. And then actively depress the shoulder blades down your back. Squeeze. Press those fingers nice and tight. Good. Inhale. Exhale, relax for just a moment. And then we're going to inhale. When we exhale, we're going to flip the hands around, and we're taking the pinky fingers towards each other. And you're trying to press the fingers all into each other too, and we're internally rotating now in the shoulders. Roll it in. Try to keep the arms up, maybe about shoulder height, maybe a little bit lower. Roll it. Last breath. And release. Shake it off. And just notice how all of that movement then got the shoulders to open up a little bit more and even stabilize them a little bit more. Okay, so now we're going to come to a table position. And what I want you to work on here, first starting at the hands, okay? We have to think about the kinetic chain. Whatever happens down here leads all the way up, okay? So first beginning, pay attention to your fingers. I want you to have your fingers spread wide, super wide, okay? And what we're trying to do, we're pressing into the pads of the fingers, into the ground. Boom, okay? Down. We want to avoid squeezing up on the fingers here and then pressing more into your wrist. That can cause major issue there in the carpal tunnel there in the wrist, which then leads up to issues in the elbow and then into the shoulder, okay? So spread the fingers nice and wide and really pressing the pads of the fingers into the ground, all right? So you're doing that, pressing down. Bam, spread the fingers wide. Now, let's internally rotate the shoulders and then externally rotate. And then while you're doing this and keep going, notice the eyes of your elbows, okay? How they rotate. Okay. So now, I want you to externally rotate, so the eyes of the elbows should really be pointing forward. Now, some of us may have a little bit more mobility in the shoulders, and maybe the eyes of the elbows are going out towards the pinky fingers, okay? Ease up a little bit with that, okay? Try and get more forward towards the middle finger, all right? And I want you to keep these shoulders externally rotated. Now, from the forearm down, I want you to slowly internally rotate. You can even take the other hand, say maybe your left hand grabs right above the elbow, and internally rotate right below the elbow. Just a little bit, so the eye is pointing more towards the pointer finger and the thumb. But keep the shoulder externally rotated. Okay, we're strengthening deep muscles here to help stabilize the shoulder girdle. And you're doing the same thing on both sides, okay? Externally rotating the shoulders, a little internal rotation there in the forearms. Then notice the shoulders. Are they elevating? To press them down and then protract them. Separate them, okay? Then feel your belly lift up towards the spine and feel your ribs press right between the shoulder blades. Should be a lot of action happening right now, a lot of work. Now, we'll walk the feet back. I want you to tuck the pubic bone under. Your knees are still on the ground. Zip up your core. Press the ground away with the hands. Shoulder blades still down. Hold here if this is it for you today, or bring the knees off the ground. You're working right into plank. I'll go for a side view so you can see. Plank here. So we're externally rotating at the shoulders, internally rotating the forearms. You feel the belly reach for the spine. Thigh bones are active. Press up towards the ceiling, and you're pressing back through the heels. Zip up the core. Hold. Breathe. Notice if these shoulders want to creep up, okay? We don't want them to creep up. Press them down. Keep externally rotating at the shoulders and keep the pressing shoulder blades down. Belly's reaching up for the spine. We got this 5, 4, 3, 2, and when you get to 1, bring these down. Relax the child's pose just for a moment. Inhale, come up. Arms out front. Dorsiflex up the hands here. Left hand stretches out the right wrist. Good. Release and shake off and do the other side. Nice job. So we're going to do that again. If you want to amp it up, okay? This is where you grab your block. You're going to put your block right between the thighs, okay? I'll do the side profile again, all right? But once you have your block set, if it's there, if not, it's all good. Come back into table. Spread fingers wide. Externally rotating at the shoulders, internally rotating. Form the eye of the elbow again, going towards the pointer finger and your thumb, okay? Get yourself set. Shoulder blades are open, they're right to press them down. Protract them. Either walk your knees back and hold there as you lift the belly up, or lift the knees off the ground. Squeeze the block, zip up the core. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to work into a little downward facing dog. And I want you to keep that external rotation in the shoulders, little internal rotation there in the forearms, and keep the ribs pressing towards the back, and keep the protraction in the shoulders and the pressure down the back, okay? So inhale here, and then exhale, lift the core, begin to roll back to downward facing dog, and look right between the knees. Notice, are the shoulders rolling up? Externally rotate. Maybe walk the feet in just a hair. Thigh bones press back. Ribs right between the shoulder blades. You're breathing. Press the ground away. Pads and fingers are spread. Good. Now I want you to inhale, way forward into plank. Hold. Are you dropping your belly? Lift up. Heels back. Keep the extra rotation in the shoulders. Inhale again. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Again, keep that external rotation. Thigh bones back, 2. Spread the fingers. Inhale. Exhaling out, and then inhale. Wave forward. Plank. Good. One more time. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Next inhalation. Plank. And release. Release the block. Child's pose. Or shake off the wrist or stretch them out. Good job. One more time, okay? So come up. Get your block if you like to. We're gonna work in here. Starting table. Spread the fingers wide. External rotation shoulders, internal rotation forearms. Depress shoulder blades down the back, protract them, ribs pressing towards the shoulder blades, zip up your core. Walk back with the feet, either get the knees down and lift the knees off the ground. Chest is reaching forward, you're pressing through the heels. Thigh bones lift for the ceiling. Good. Now this time we'll reverse the breathing technique when we go to down dog and plank. So I want you to exhale, and then inhale, wave it back, downward facing dog. Keep those shoulders externally rotated. Zip up the core, thigh bones back. Exhale. Wave to plank. Keep the core lifting. Keep breathing. Inhale, downward facing dog. Holding here, breathe in and out. Stay active in those arms and the legs. Exhale. Plank. Keep the core lifting. Don't drop the belly. Keep lifting. One more time. Good. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Exhale. Plank, hold. External rotation shoulders. Thigh bones lift, heels back. And release. Good job. Shake it off. Whew. Stretch it out. And then even work in the table here. And we'll stretch out the wrist a little bit more. So we'll actually turn the fingers. And if they can turn all the way around to face you, do that. You're gonna have a little internal rotation then. If not, that's okay. Maybe the fingers will point more out to the sides. Again, if this hurts too much, then just stretch it out this way. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, release, shake it off. Okay, then let's come into a hero's pose. And if this hurts in a hero's pose, you can stay kneeling or you can stand up, okay? You can use that block again under the sits bones. Pelvis is neutral. Lift your sternum, okay? And then take the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers at the lower lumbar. Keep a little bend here in the elbows, okay? And lift the chest. Slowly inhale, exhale, work the shoulder blades towards each other. Begin to open your pectoral muscles up here. Really working those suckers. Just moments ago. Deep breath in. Now when you exhale, slowly begin to straighten the arms. And then roll your triceps towards each other. And then press the shoulder blades down. Maybe shimmy a little bit here from side to side to really let it all go. Your neck should be long and mobile and relaxed. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Exhale, release, and then arms out front. We're going to give ourselves a hug. So take your right arm over the left arm, hug yourself, maybe tuck the chin. Stretch those upper trap muscles in the neck. Inhale, exhale, release. Oh, arms back behind you. And we're going to go for that little nice pectoral stretch, but this time make sure you restack your thumb and finger so it's opposite of how you just did it. A little bit of the elbows, lift the sternum. Elbows work together, shoulder blades work together, and then extend the arms down if it's comfortable and roll the triceps in, shoulder blades down, breathe. Belly pulls back slightly. The neck should be relaxed. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, let's release. Arms out front, inhale. When we exhale, hug yourself, left arm over right. Tuck the chin. Shoulder blades work down the back. And release. Scroll the shoulders a couple times. Notice the difference now versus when we first started. And then feel free to repeat that sequence if you want to help again build extra stability in the shoulders, extra core strength, and also spinal strength as well. It's a great routine to do, especially if you're a swimmer or if you're working in baseball, you're throwing a ball or anything like that, or simply you're doing a lot of action with the arms and the shoulders. We want that stability there, but we also need that mobility too to keep ourselves healthy and happy. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Feel free to comment below. I'll shoot you a message back. Appreciate all your support. We'll see you soon. Namaste.